morning and welcome to Model Freers Models Mess Modelling Sunday service. Hope you are all well. It is the 10th of December 2023. Soon be time for Christmas. Then it's soon going to be 2024 and New Year. So, good morning, Mal.
Morning.
Morning, John.
Morning.
Mr. Bridge is in, glowing. Morning, all, he says. Morning, Mark, the glower Bridge.
Mark.
Yeah, he's glowing. He's having radiotherapy. He's going through the shit at the moment, so hopefully he's doing well. A good friend of mine. Mad Veteran says, morning, brothers in arms. I hope everyone is doing well and okay. Yes, thank you, Matt. Fine. Mick Wilson, evening 2300. A little late for me. Staying up special. Yeah, I know. I screwed pooch. Mark says, chemo, you muppet. All right, keep your bloody hair. No, you haven't got any, have you? Steve at Totally Scale Model says, good morning. Morning, Steve. Oh, you've made it, boss.
I have. Yes, my apologies.
Right. You have control.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to throw you under the bus.
Yes. I had a phone call I had to sort out immediately, so that's why I'm late. I apologise.
Okay.
Here we are. Good morning. What day is it? Where are we?
Sunday, modelling service. We've done up to there, so there's just LJ Greenwood to do.
Oh, cool. Oh, LJ Greenwood. Good morning. Good morning, he says.
Good morning, LJ.
Good morning. Got John, Mal, and Steph. Hello.
Where?
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Lucky people.
Yes, lucky things. Gosh. Yeah, it's been a bit of a busy morning already. It's funny, isn't it? Or you have plans, and then everything gets thrown under a bus straight away. We're going to do a modeller's mess. I think there's just the one post, but it looks busy to me. That's going to be the sit rep. Yeah. Have you got a lock stat, John? Or is there nothing on?
I did a little extra bit today.
I don't think there's much going on, though, is there?
No, it goes on till I've done it up till March next year. It was about four. I've actually done Scale Model World as well. But,
well, it is only weeks away.
It is only
weeks away.
2 short months. So many builds to do. Some I don't even know what I'm doing yet.
Gosh, shocking.
Some people can't get a grip and tell us what we're doing.
well.
Although we did have ideas.
I need to start my shelf of Doom build if there is going to be such a thing, so I can win it this time.
Oh! Is he going to win it? He might win it. Might cost him a bit.
Good morning, Gary. Gary says, morning. Apologies for being late. I was waiting for the 11 o'clock installment. Right, okay.
Yeah, that was my fault. I set it for 11 p.m. rather than 11 a.m. Oops.
Never mind. Happens.
Oh, yes.
All human. Mick says, sorry, he's winning next year.
Oh, fight.
Oh, is he now? Oh, dear.
Should we go around and see what you've been up to, unless you've already done that?
No, haven't done that yet.
Cool. Okay.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm going to start with Mal. Mal's always ready.
Not this time. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Good.
What's going on?
Sorry?
What's going on? What's on the bench? What's happening?
Still this Fawn 900. I had a good long session yesterday on the Discord session thing. Fuel tank, toolbox, fitted, cab done.
Ooh.
Apart from the seats, which are painted separately. The instrument panel. This is what's holding me up, is waiting for paints so I can paint the instrument panel before adding the decals because if it's in position, that makes life a bit awkward.
Yes, yes.
But,
What kit is it again? Sorry.
It's the Das Werk Horn 900 trailer and truck unit. Truck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Trailer. So I've been doing as much as I can. Fitting the brackets for the bars for the tilt.
Yeah.
There's no tilt involved, so I'm either going to have to make my own or do it without. That's cool. Yeah, that's all going on well. I actually, you may or may not remember, probably not, that I was debating whether to stuff the idea of hand painting this Messerschmitt.
Yes, I remember you were talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I decided, sod it, I'm just going to hand paint it, and that was, I don't know, several days ago, and the paint is still slightly tacky in places. So it's been at least 4-5 days. So that's the pain. The problem, I should have used Rustin's dryers or another drying element I've got, and didn't, because I thought, because when I tried to thin the paint, it didn't go on at all.
Right.
It's extra colour I'm using.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
I
You use that all the
know
time, that one.
Sorry.
You use that all the time.
No, I used used to use extra colour from many years ago. Then I went to colour coats, which is same sort of formula.
Yeah.
It's gloss. The colour coats is actually semi-gloss, and the reason for it being semi-gloss is that that dries in a reasonable 6 to 8 hours, where this takes weeks sometimes.
Oh yes, yes.
So the colour coats is a better paint, but the only RLM 65 I had in enamel was this.
That one.
So my cockle, although I know that it takes ages to dry, I didn't add the dries. Because when I thinned it, the dries would thin it a bit and it wasn't going to work. So it's all a bit of a mishmash. It will get done. I'm going to beat it into submission one way or another.
That's the way.
It's going to be my shelf of doom build. If this gets done, that's got to be worth it. But apart from that, my shelf of doom build has taken my post-apocalyptic build has taken a dive.
Okay.
For one of promised goods that haven't arrived from various sources who shall remain nameless. So I'm looking at buying another truck to be the base of it.
Oh wow! Okay.
It's pain, but there you go. That's what it was about. But
put the screws on them. Put the screws on them, Mal.
I have this morning. And you may or may not remember that I was using a Mark 9 Grazing cockpit for that Spitfire that I'm doing, which is actually the Revell Mark 2, and that Brazing set wasn't fitting together properly. And then I realised I had the Mark 2 set. So I tried this, and this fits together properly. So
okay.
Having bastardised the Mark 9 set, which is worth more than the kit it's designed for. I'm now using that. Now I need another truck to be the base. So why? Is it Christmas or something? But and apart from that, I'm behind in my advent calendar.
Oh wow.
10th. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have a piece of chocolate.
Oh, fair enough. Well, why not?
And that's me done.
Okay. But please do let us know what is behind the door.
I will.
And what the chocolate is as well.
Or 9 even.
I can't go on until I know.
All right, okay. Let me find. I'm sure I've not had 9. This is difficult.
I'm not going anywhere until I know.
Okay.
It's the one after 8.
It is, isn't it? I think I've had 9. Oh, I've had 9. There's 9. 10. I should tell. It's a camping one, and it is a it's a snowman head.
Hey, and what's the picture?
Picture.
Can't tell what it is. Burr something. It's a.
And a little burr wrap up one. Yeah, excellent.
Ah, lovely. Incredibly festive. There you go. Nice. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Mel. Gary says, "Is it going to be called Operation Hobnob?" I think that's what was discussed, wasn't it, or floated at Telford. I discussed it with the Airfix guy. Mick says that's why he's going to win. It's already there.
I did as well.
I see. He's going to take a load of backhanders from everyone. Mel says,
Sorry, I also found out from him, from Dale, what the next 1/24 scale Airfix kit is going to be.
Right.
It's going to be what?
I'm not going to tell you.
Then why mention it?
I'm just saying that I found that out, but I'm not sure. He didn't say don't tell anybody.
So there you go then.
Well, it's what I've said it's going to be for the last 2 or 3 years.
The 1/24th Lancaster.
Bolton Paul Defiant.
Model officer says, "Not me, as no outstanding orders for Mel," says James. Mad Veteran says, "Hi Malcolm, I sent you some pictures of my challenge tank and I was wondering if I should put Agrax Earthshade all over it, mate. Did you send me pictures? Did you send it to me on Facebook or Messenger or email or..." Oh, I see. Yes. I'll look at it later on, mate. Okay. I'll look at it later on. Or you could just stick it on SitRep. We're going to be looking at it in a minute. That'd be good. There's a post up on the Modeller's Mess. Check it on there. Agrax Earthshade. Agrax Earthshade is the Citadel wash, isn't it?
Yep.
Everything here. Oh, and I have. No. You could. Yeah, that would be similar to kind of what you get, but you won't be able to control it in terms of the same way of getting like streaks and stuff. Then, well, no, you would. You could use that. Use it very sparingly.
Put water down first.
Yeah. Trouble is, it's expensive and it's a big tank. It's the same challenger that Lisa made, Steph. It's the 4 scale one. So,
for that, all we did was water down some. What was it? It was Vallejo sepia, burnt umber. Just used a bit of burnt umber, watered it right down, then just slathered it all over the machine. Yeah,
and then wiped it off on top, I guess. Where it was,
left it in all the cracks.
Yeah. So yes, you could, but it's expensive. So I would do what Steph said: water it right down. Okay, I hope that helps. Morning, gents. Says Nick. Nick, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Lindsay.
Steve says I didn't get an advent calendar this year. Oh. Well, there you go. You can share Mal's. Look.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on.
Good luck with that one.
There you go.
There you go, Steve. Hope that makes you feel better. Carl's in. Says morning all. Good morning, Carl.
Morning, Carl.
Morning.
Totally Scumballs is saying 109. Oh, I see. It's 124th. Paul Astle says morning all. Apologies for being late. Don't worry. Best people are always late. I've started to paint again and couldn't break off part way through. Oh, well, that happens. You get in the middle of something, you don't want to stop, especially when it comes to model making. Cool. Right, let's go to Steph, because Steph's making lots of noises.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you put the microphone right up to the sander to make it nice and loud. Yeah, exactly. What is that? What you're working on?
Right, you know I sprayed this about a month ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still not dry.
Oh.
Fingerprints, so I'm gonna have to knock it all back and redo it and take it in the house and get it to harden, because I think it's because of the low temperature it's not actually hardening.
Is it the enamel?
It's this stuff from Alclad, Candy Ruby Red enamel.
Oh, okay.
So I've got to give it a clean up and knock it all back, because I put fingerprints all over the bloody thing.
Yeah.
And then redo it.
Does look nice though.
It does. It's going to look nice when it's finished.
Hmm.
But it is just a little bit frustrating that that's happening.
Yeah.
So, there we go. So it's just getting some 1000 grit sponge.
Yeah.
And very gently going over it and just knocking back the fingerprints. And then I'll just go over it with the red again. Just to give it another coat.
Yeah. So in the chat here, Steve says I always have to go indoors to harden up. Way too cold out here.
For now.
Mm-hmm. Come on, keep it in. So yeah, it might be a case of just having to go indoors and leaving it in there for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You know, in the airing cupboard or something. But then the temperature should make a difference, should it?
Temperature does for stuff like this.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but for some reason it does.
Okay, a chemical thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I hope it looks good, because the colour looks great. The colour looks really nice. And that's gonna go on the legs, isn't it? The ATST legs.
No, the legs are going to stay grey. It's just the top part that's going to have the candy apple and then chrome, and this is going to be white.
Yes.
And then I'm going to dust it all up with sand.
If you dust it up, maybe you don't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah, because of the fingerprints. And if you do one bit, you got to do the whole lot again.
Right.
So I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Sure.
Knocking bits back, that's all. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. Honestly, sweetheart, I will get there. I'm talking to you because she keeps bugging me like this. You going to get that done yet? The thing is, that she's got the same idea I have for this, and it's just going to look really good.
Good. Have you got anything else on the bench there?
I've got loads on the bench, and yeah, I just got to concentrate on one thing really.
Right.
I keep getting told off.
Not that they make any difference, eh?
No, it won't.
Yeah.
But hey.
Okay. Cool. Thank you, Steph. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What about you, Malcolm?
What about me? I'm just going to go through the chat a bit more, and then we'll go to John, and then we can go to me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Nick Lindsay says Fimber Saunders is in the room this morning. There's double entendres. And AD is in. Good morning, gents, says AD. That's very early for you, AD.
Morning, AD.
You're working today. You're working all crazy hours, AD is. Right, John, what you got going on, my friend?
That's it. I am throwing some of this onto this.
Ooh, righto. Have you used that stuff before?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yes. So I got this to a state where I put decals on it, and then I did something for the first time. I actually brush painted this on.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
My airbrush is in the shed out there. And
right.
It's chilly and wet, and I went, no, not going to bother. In fact, yeah, to clean out because I left them last time.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So I brush painted it last night with a varnish. And I'm just going to panel line it, and once that's dry, I'll varnish up again. Put some weather, a light weather on it, then spray a can of matte varnish, and that'll be done. And then I'm also working on this one, which is Tamiya M4H Firefly, which is also brush painted.
Ooh, yes.
Again, saves me going out the cold and wet.
Yes.
So that's what I'm at at the moment.
Well,
Intermittently,
has it been brush painted okay? Does it settle nice and flat?
yeah, just thin down a couple of coats.
Yeah.
Just using Belair model air.
Yeah. Okay.
I have an idea of what I'm going to do with it, but I need to do a bit more research on the markings.
Yeah.
A couple of books to look at. And just do it together.
Cool.
Hopefully get something done before the end of the year.
Would that be nice?
It would be.
Yes. Wouldn't that be nice? And then me. There we go. Thank you for that, John.
That's all.
Switch over here. So, what have I got done? So, I've been doing some large form spraying, which I don't like. So I've sprayed up the wing of the 747, and you know, is what it is. I had a splash back from when I was cleaning the airbrush out. That'll teach me not to put the stuff too close, but I've got to fix that. And then and there's another wing that's like that, but the other way around. There's a white fuselage of a 747 all painted up, masked. It's going to be grey underneath, and paint the tail. That's all great. I had to paint it and then refill it and then painted it again and then filled it, sanded it, and then painted it once again. So now it's as far as it's going to go. Any blemishes or imperfections in it stay. That's my limit. Same with the shuttle as well. I do need to put another white on there because I put lots and lots of thin coats to try and get because it's going to be right on the very, very top. It has to be reasonably good, so I have to keep on trying to make this better. So I will. The things that are right on the top and the right of your face are the things you need to make as good as you can. Those are the hardest parts, So that's done. So yeah, I'm just kind of slowly working my way through parts of the 747. I've still got to do the tail. I'll paint those up. I've done the ground equipment I wanted to do. I've got to find some way of putting decals on them. I don't have, because I can't remember what the name of the company on the side was, but it's not something that is like a generic lettering. It's kind of like all fancy squished lettering, so I have to try and find some way of getting that. Maybe print it myself on decal paper and work out something. But there's a little baggage handle thing. I also got, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but I also got the tractor sent to me. Here it is.
Yes.
Yep. But there was a problem with scale, so that's the trolley. That's the tractor. And if I put them together, you can see the problem. So, yeah, new tractor's on its way. That'll be another diorama, a separate one day. And then the base is done. I think I've showed the base before. There's the base. There's some grass on it, and grass down there, and that was a fun bit. I'm honestly not enjoying this side of things. This painting flat spaces without any weathering or any blemishes or anything is, well, I find boring. Essentially, it's difficult as well. That's probably why I don't like it. To try and make it look flat, because you can't just go, oh, that's a weathery bit. That's a bit that's got some rain damage on it. Now I'm going to put a tarp on this bit and some mud there. Can't do that with this one. So never mind. So that is me. That's what I've been working on. Who else is in the chat here? Good morning, gents. Says 80. Yes, he says his day off today. He says, but I was up at 6 this morning. Well done. I wasn't. And Mark at the Edinburgh Modelling Man Cave, known as Mark Ewing, says, "Morning, everyone." Hello, Mark.
Morning.
Nice to see you.
Morning.
See you. Nice. I'll speak to you later, my friend. Cool. There we go. Should we do a lock stat, John?
Give us a sec. Let me get it up. Unlock that.
Resprayed.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's cool.
So that's going inside to dry.
Put it in your end cupboard. Owain is in. Since I'm here, forgot to say good morning. Hello, Owain. Nice to see you. Nice. Right, lock stat. So the music's nice and loud, so take your headphones off or turn it up if you want to annoy your neighbours.
Do it, yay. So, there we go, lock stat. Where are we going to be in the coming months, not weeks? Squeeze me. So, first one, next year will be on the 21st January up at Bolton. Not sure who's going to be there yet, but it's the IPMS Bolton's 25th anniversary show.
Ooh.
Be there, be square.
Oh, I know that Heather and Paul are going to be there from the Blue Lamp Model Club, so they'll have a tin up there for sure.
Right. So that's January. Going on to February, the Southwest Model Show down at the Sack Museum. Derek, Chris, Keith. I don't know if Malcolm's going to be there. They might bimble off down just for something to do on a weekend, as you do.
I might be.
That's the weekend of the 10th, 11th of February. Going on to March. Not March, but Peter Model Club show, which is now a new venue, which they eventually found slightly north of Peterborough at Stamford. Me, Steph, Lisa are going to be there, hopefully. Not that far away. You never know, there might be other people tipping up.
Yep.
It's anything like what it was. It should be a good little show. Show. And we are the charity of choice, so we should be in the foyer.
Nice, fantastic. Maybe some. Maybe you'll get some beneficiaries from your new Yaxley group.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They will be told about it quite quickly. We'll get someone up. Okay, and then ChillCon 2024 on Sunday the 17th of March. This is a wargaming show up in Derby. Nick, Stephen and Gary already said they're going to be there.
Cool.
And that, I do believe, at the moment, is it.
Wow. Slowly getting more and more are being added to the calendar.
And there's a lot of other shows that we could be at.
Yes, could be indeed. I've got loads of emails to catch up on. Been very slack this month, but so and I know I've got some invites to shows that I haven't replied to yet, so they might be going up too.
Oh, George.
Yeah, very, very exciting. Very good. Cool. Jeff Light is in. Says good morning, guys. Hello, Jeff. Nice picture.
Yeah.
Like that. Very nice. Right, should we do sit rep? Or should we do sprue or false?
We could do a round of sprue or false and then sit rep. Sorry, sit rep.
Sure. Are you ready, Freddie?
Who?
Either of you.
I will be very, very shortly. I'll have to open this up.
Mal, are you ready?
Yeah, I've got. Oh, gee, let me clear this out of the way.
Chop chop. Right. Well, but I'll run the titles. By the time the titles
I'm
are
ready.
up,
I'm ready.
one of you will be on full screen. Okay.
I'll be ready.
I'm not. You don't know who it's going to be. One of you will be. All right. But it's loud, so watch your ears.
You bad man. You bad.
I'm naughty. I'm gonna go for Mal because Mal's got he's put effort in with moving his camera and stuff. So I'm gonna go for Mal. All right, here we go. So sprue or false? What is it? What scale is it, and who makes it? Answers in the chat, please. We can have a prize this time. Since Christmas, what do we use to give away as prizes?
Bag of nothing.
Oh, yes, bags of nothing. I will find out. I'll find the crate of nothing, and I'll pull out one of the bags, and then I will send it to the winner. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So there we go. Right, kicking off. The veteran says, I'm deaf. So, yeah, sorry, it's loud. I keep forgetting. The only time I ever remember that I need to change the volume on those things is when I've played it. And then, of course, I completely forget about it. So if you can remind me midweek or something, that'd be great. Making models, which is Carl. So it's Tiger, 148. I need a manufacturer in there as well. Mr. Carl. Has it got any right there? Tiger, 148. No?
No manufacturer. I thought you just went from manufacturer from.
Yeah, he hasn't said one, so.
Okay. Two right. Sorry, one right.
Right. Okay. 172nd Tiger from Dragon.
Two right.
Two. Okay. He says 172nd Tiger from Airfix.
Correct. Well, it was a bit easier, I thought. I mean, that's why I had it upside down, because the turret and everything else was a bit too obvious.
That's very good. No, that's great. There's nothing wrong with having easy ones at all. That's brilliant.
No. Well, I just try and offset for John.
Thank you. It's going to be needed today.
Offset for John. Well done, AD. You win a bag of nothing. It'll be on its way. Already had your address. I think you live in Telford, don't you? Gary Moore. Oh, sorry. These are all guesses from the last one. Right, you ready, John?
Yeah. And I'm going to put two screws up. Let's put it this way round. Oh, one.
John's in. Morning, all.
There you go.
Okay. So, what scale is it? Who makes it? And what is it?
In scale.
Yeah, in scale. All right. Guesses in the chat, please. Bags of nothing, aplenty for everyone.
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
Do you? I know what it is.
I know.
Interesting.
Gary's up to his normal. I was just about to say that.
Yes, I was just about to say that.
What? I know what it is.
No, Gary's what Gary says, isn't it?
I was just going to say that.
Owen, thank you, Owen. It's 135, a 432 from Dragon.
None right.
None right, but a fantastic guess, nevertheless. Steph, do you want to have a go? I guess.
135th. Yeah, thank you. That's better. 135th Meng Whippet.
None right.
Cool.
Can I have a go?
Yes, man.
HO scale, air fixed tank engine.
I'm going to give you two for that.
Ooh. Ooh. And here, what scale did you say it was, man?
HO.
Oh gosh.
The manufacturer.
Oh, Dupol. It was Airfix, but they bought them. They're based in Oswestry. Is it Dupol or Dupol or something like that?
We'll go with that. It's
Hmm.
Daypol. I call it Daypol.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Daypol.
Yeah, they bought all the
Yeah.
Airfix stuff.
You thought that was difficult? Don't forget, I used to build locos.
Well,
You
Mr.
still
Being a
got it
veteran
wrong,
got it. 00 gauge class 4 diesel shunter from Daypol, or however you say it. Yeah.
Daypol, yeah.
00 scale HO tank engine. Oh, all coming in now, but. And 148 Scumble from Airfix, said Nick.
Where's Gary's one?
He says he couldn't type the correct answer quick enough. Sorry,
Good
dear
excuse.
Gary. Dear. Poor Gary. Steph.
Mm.
Ooh.
Right, a new addition to my stash, which I bought yesterday. Didn't mean to, it just fell into my hands.
Oh dear, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops.
So, can you tell me what it is, who makes it, and what scale is it?
No.
It's very nicely detailed on the inside.
It's quite unique. Is that the? Yes, it there. That just stop there. What's that there? That in the middle. It's like a grate or an aerial or something.
That
Yeah.
you either have that bit in,
Uh-huh.
or you have that bit in.
Oh.
That's them shut. That's them open.
Ooh. Okay. See what guesses we got. 176 Thomas tank engine by Reverend Audrey. Okay. Thank you, John. 72nd stop with camel, says Mick.
None.
32nd men DE9, says Gary. 32nd Messerschmitt from Airfix.
None.
The veteran says Thomas was a tank engine. The pug he's making is a saddle tank engine. 132nd SE5A from Edwards, says John.
One.
Dun. 132nd Hurricane. I love kits.
None.
No. 148 Special Hobby Albatross.
One.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. So, let folks work it out.
There's one there,
Yeah.
and there's one there,
Yep.
and they're not the same.
John, do you want to have a go? Oh, John's gone. No, he's not. He's
on another kit picture.
Sorry.
What we got? I do. 132nd Meng shot.
Oh.
That's fine. Add a guess.
A guess is good enough. 148 Albatross D3 from Edward. Two. Getting closer. 148 Edward plane. 2. 148 Edward B fighter. 2 and a bit. Okay. 148 SE5 from Edward. Oh wow. 148 Elfix Albatross. 124th Albatios.
Come on, Mikey, sort your pig and fingers out.
The D3 from Edward Albatios.
Get your fresh out, Batios.
Albatios. 148 Albatios from Edward. God. I thought we were going to get it then. He meant bow fighter, said Owain. 148 Edward bow fighter. 2. Okay. And bearded veteran is correcting his Albatios. No, I like Albatios. I think that's.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Get your fresh Albatios.
Albatios. Sounds like a very posh connoisseur of something. Mal, do you want to have a pop?
I'm getting confused because from the replies about how many, it's already been said, but 148th Edward SE5A.
No, 2.
Edward 148th FE 2B.
Say again.
FE 2B.
Half a
Bristol
mark
FE.
for that one. Too many letters.
148 Eduardo, BF109E.
Yeah, 2 for that.
2. 148 Albatross. Sorry, what was that? Albatios. 148 Albatios Aurora. Gosh. 148 Red Baron from Edward. 2. 148 Edward Fokker DR1. 2. Rabbit. John?
148 Edward Rabbit.
Hey, it's a guess. It's a guess.
No, I don't know.
148 Edward F2B.
Finally.
Oh. A weekend edition.
Yes, it's a it's a really nice kit. Really nice
Does
kit.
look nice, yeah.
Loads of detail on it.
Right up your street too, isn't it?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh, Gary says I was trying to type the correct answer, but the phone rang.
Of course it did. Was it your dad, Gary?
Oh, dear. 148 Wolsey Viper, 148 FE Edward as well we had, and a 148 Edward Fokker 567.
Can I put a request in that no one answers until Gary puts his answer in?
Yeah, we should really give him the time, shouldn't we?
Yeah, give him a time to get it typed right. Spell check it. And...
Cool. Shall we do a sit rep then?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're here, isn't it? Okay. Right, as I said before, sit reps bloody loud. So turn it up, annoy your neighbours, and remind me midweek to change these, and I'll do it. Because I keep forgetting. Sitting there fiddling with it and broken it. Right, sit rep. Here we go. This is a post on the Modeller's Mess, which is our private hidden Facebook group for beneficiaries, volunteers, and supporters of Models for Heroes who would like to know what you've been working on, what scale is it, what is it, what make is it, who makes it, not you, but who makes it, what have you done, and what you're going to do. There we go. So first up, Mr. Nick Lindsay says, finally finished this one. No, he doesn't. He said, finished this one finally. It's a really cool little jet bike. This is the 3D print, no doubt. Very nice. I like the leather effect on the satchel at the front.
That's a
Very good.
beaut.
Isn't it just? Isn't it just? Looks like she's siphoning out the fuel. You know?
Stop thief.
Yeah. That dog's like, you should really stop doing that. Just the one picture, unfortunately. I do like a jet bike. I've got several to build. I haven't got around to it yet. Maybe I'll do it after this 747. A reminder how fun the hobby could be. He says he's now working on this same 120mm Couton 3D print. Ooh.
Lush.
Yeah, that's cool. That is
I think
cool.
that's based on Stefano Marchetti's monobike that won at Telford several years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was that a mini art kit? That one?
No, the one that he did was scratch built.
Scratch built.
And I think it was produced as a kit. I'm not sure who did it. He got it produced as a kit. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Yes.
Steampunk.
Was that like a passenger? She was wearing a passenger bag or something, wasn't she? Like a, wasn't she? Not a passenger.
Yeah, the figure and everything. The whole thing was scratch built. And he won this the year after with a hover a Ferrari hover, Meglev hover car or something.
Yeah,
magnetic
that's right.
hover thing.
That was all scratch built too.
Yeah, all scratch built.
I remember that.
He's building
Beautiful.
something at the moment which will probably win next year at Telford.
Well, there you go. There's that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Gary Morris is up. 1/16th World War I German stormtrooper with a flamethrower.
Nice.
Yes. It's going to switch. There we go. Make it nice and big. 1/16th World War I German stormtrooper with flamethrower. First time ever doing a 1/16th figure, and I've really enjoyed it. Not quite finished it yet. Just a few ancillary items to go on, and then it will be complete. This is a, I think, a cheap purchase for him. This one, very cool. Yeah, looks like you really enjoyed that one, mate. There's another shot. Let's be a little bit closer. Good stuff, mate. Well done. Nick says, I've got the same kit. Waiting to do it. And Gary says, yes, needs some assembly. Gavin Brealey's up. Is this Tiger done next to the T-34, I think? Oh, very good. Good to see you doing some model making there, Gavin. Looking very neat and tidy. Thank you very much. All lined up. All barrels point the same direction. Good to see. Carl Hemmings in. Italeri 135th M32 recovery vehicle. Yeah, nice. Just starting it off. But his bogey's done. Oh, nice popular kit that is. Very good. Thank you, Carl, for sharing that. Clive is up. He's doing the chipping of his 1/35th scale Mini Art Grant Mark II. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely. Crikey, that's been through the walls, isn't it? Wow. Nice job, mate. Like the sand tracks as well. Very good. 80 says, did this for a bit of fun out of the box. 1/72nd scale Airfix Firefly. I must say, I think I have found my scale. Yeah, he's been singing about 1/72nd lately. He's enjoying it. I wonder what kit is going to break him there. Yeah. But yeah, 1/72nd is a fun scale if you're able to see that sort of size. It does have its benefits in that it's cheaper, smaller, and doesn't take up as much space on your bench and your shelf. However, it is tiny. But yeah, 1/72nd can be pretty cool. Mick's in. Mick Middleton says 1/72nd Jaguar GR1. This is the FX one. Build complete and 3 thin coats of paint applied. Next, I will add decals, bombs, and a weathering. It will then hang in my cabinet from a shelf. Whoosh. I gave up on the seam lines and fill sand, fill sand, and they seemed to want to be seen. I use them in the putt. Okay, so it's hidden them up nicely. Well done, mate. Good work. He's just finished it. He's just working on his striker and finished his harrier as well. It's been busy. Been busy, Amick. More photographs of the Jaguar GR1. Very good. Nick says, "Oh, good, a bit of LL Cool J to wake the neighbours." Pardon for that. And Model Officer says, "I've just added another picture." Oh, so you would like me to refresh? Would you? Let's see. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Thank you, Mick, for sharing those. And there's the one here. Yeah. Oh, yes. The famous pitot tube keeps getting knocked off. Cool, man. Good stuff. Great to see you enjoying your model making. Like to see that. Mr. John Marley, who's in but not in, says HK models 148 Avro Lancaster Mark 1. All the crew figures are now in place, and the turrets will be fitted later. Yeah, there's a chap down the bottom there as well. Very cool. It's a really lovely little build once he's done it. I say little, it's not little, is it?
No,
It's
that's
nice,
a bit of
it's
a
gonna be a
booster.
nice thing. It's gonna be a nice thing to have. There we are. Look. Oh gosh, all the masks all labelled up. I guess there's a lot of masks, isn't there, on this kit? Very good. Totally Scale Models is said, loving that Lank. I've just got the Jam Buster version turned up yesterday. Stu L says it's finished the Huey and started the Challenger 2. This is because I know this is the Rubicon 156 scale Huey. What they came out this year. It's done a grand job. He was talking about it yesterday on the Friends of Models for Heroes chat, and he's really liking the fact that the green comes through and casts a green light on the pilot. He was quite enjoying that. So yeah, good stuff. Went together well, he said. He's done a good job on it too. This is the Challenge 2 started up. Lovely. Boys, road rolls are lined up, ready to go. Wonder what he'll settle on, whether he'll settle on something, because he's made lots of different things. He's in that early stages of his modelling journey. You know, he's experiencing all these different types of kits for the first time. It's good to see. This is the 135th Striker from Trumpeter. Started weathering and will continue weathering. This is the reference photograph he's been working to. You see all the wheels have been smashed in, and there's a big hole in the side. And the actual model is here. There you go. Yeah, I think he's really enjoyed putting this together and making it look towards that photograph, hasn't he?
Done a great job.
Yeah. I think he said he was going to work on the billboard as well. Add that in.
Well, that'd be impressive.
Yeah, because the billboard. There it is. Yeah, I think he was going to put that in too.
Wasn't he going to put a photograph of that photograph on the billboard?
Yeah, that was the idea.
To show where he's modelled it from. This would be
Okay.
a cool idea. That's different.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Well, if he does that, then there have to be a photograph of the photograph in the billboard.
Yes. Could do that.
He could do that, but then he'd have to photograph it again to put the photograph in the wouldn't he?
Just reduce the size of it, Malcolm.
Yeah, yeah.
The Photoshop.
Bit of Photoshop. That's all you need. Oh, AD's working on his 124 scale Scania. It's starting to take shape. It is indeed. Oh gosh, working on that thing and then working on your 172nd Sherman. Gosh. No wonder you like doing the little stuff when you're working on the big stuff. Mick says, yes, it will be a photo on the billboard. Very clever. I like that, Mick.
I'm going to have to scoot, Malcolm.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for opening up the show, mate.
No problem. See you later. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, very nice. Nice twack. Very good. What are you making it into? What you going to do with it? Another shot on top. Oh, possibilities. The possibilities. Oh, yeah, he's painted it up now. And he's going to look for a trailer, I think, isn't he? Well, look forward to seeing that. Building up. John Molly says, oh, look fantastic, Mick. Mick says, thanks, John. And James said, bye, Steve. Next up is Mr. Rob Herring. Finally getting some paint on the new Tamiya 130 for Germans. This is the second face of 5 that come in the box. This will be done for the magazine, I believe. That's great. Looking absolutely brilliant. I think he was, when I was talking to him, he was putting the eyebrows in. He was wearing the eyebrows, looking a bit bushy. But the guy obviously is going to have a hat on, a helmet. And once that goes on, it casts quite a shadow. So you don't really see the eyebrows at all. But yeah, that's spectacular. Spectacular. So Rob uses loads of really thin coats, loads of them, constantly building up the colours on his. It's very good. You get a chance to see his stuff. Nick Allen is up. This is his hobby boss M1070. Had a full day at the bench, coming on quite well. Wow, that's one full day of work. Surely not.
Oh,
This
yes.
is a lot going on. Is there? Is it lots of bits? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you've got to make sure it's all square in that, because it's
Of course.
the longitudinal bits, then there's the bits to join them together. You don't make them all square.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's all add-on bits to the chassis.
Cool. Well, thank you, Nick, for sharing that. It's great. This is up for Mikey. This is his efforts on the 124th Land Rover fire truck from Italy, along with a couple of reference photos I've been using. So, here's the reference pictures. Here. Looks like he's found somebody's his Land Rover in a car park. Stuck his camera in there. But found it outside Boots. Excuse me. Can I take photographs of your truck, please? Reference photos. Nothing like having reference photos for the thing you're making. So useful. There we go. And then the actual truck itself. Oh, there's the fire extinguishers. Nice bright red ones. And oh, these look good. Yeah, they look very good. Very convincing blue lights on the top. Nice work. Nice, mate. I want to know where his wooden sticks are going to go, though. This, because he's always got his wooden lollipop sticks in anything he makes. Another piece. Maybe it'll be in the base part, perhaps. Oh gosh, there's the wheels. Lots and lots of red everywhere. Red's one of those colours where the overspray you just can't seem to get rid of it. You know, it's all everywhere all the time. Right, I'm just going to refresh this. Switch to comments. Okay. Oops, too far. Yeah, red over spray. Cannot get rid of. That's going to look lovely. Really striking, isn't it? When that's up on your modelling bench, mate, that's going to be great. Especially when it's up on display with other people too. It's brilliant. What else we got here? That's from the top. Very good. Very good. You're going to gloss it? I assume you are. Like a nice red shiny fire engine. Yeah, yeah. Does look very similar to your reference pictures. Very nice. Does it come with all the stuff inside? I wonder. Maybe limited out. Certainly fire extinguishers. I mean, but it's all very good. Thank you, mate. Thank you for sharing that, buddy. Steve Spencer Beanie. This is his Airfix 124 scale Mark 9 Spitfire cockpit. Oh my god, this is such an awesome kit, says Steve. I've only upgraded the seatbelts. The cockpit area could be kit on its own, he says. I've used interior green from Outlaw Paints and various Tamiya LPs and XFs. Lacquer and flats. Very nice. Yeah. Does look really, really good. All go together well, apparently, as well. There's lots of places you can super detail it, but if you don't, it's still got loads of detail on it. Looks brilliant, mate. Looks brilliant. James says, seeking 148 from Airfix. This is all painted up with Outlaw paints with some added soundproofing with milliput. Oh, it's got his P-tube, nice and chromed. Got your P-tube the wrong way around. Never mind. The hinge goes on the other side. But that looks lovely. The amount of detail in there is brilliant. All those switches. Nice. Nice. What else you got going on? What else you got? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, lots and lots of things. I've got the photographs of the inside the Sea King if you need them, mate. Let me know if you still need those. Corks for scale. It's new. That's the interior. He did the insides with milliput, the soundproofing. He's doing the RAF one clearly. Very good. Thank you for sharing those, James. And then last, not least, we've got Matt, and he's talking about his Challenger tank, and he was asking me at the top of the show about what to use as a wash. 148 Challenger Tank Academy. I painted it using US modern vehicles NATO green, mixing it with some black to make the green darker. Yeah, nice. I don't know if you remember last week we was talking about the using blue tack, and we had a discussion about whether blue tack was good or not, and some people said it was, and some of us said it wasn't. I think he used blue tack quite successfully on this. Very good. There's the top, there's the sides, there's the back. Yeah, definitely needs something else now, doesn't it? Definitely needs something else to push it. Push it just over that edge of realism. There's your barrels on the back. Looking good, mate. Looking lovely. And from the top. Yep. And you got your gloss on there, haven't you? It looks glossy anyway, or satin, so you certainly can start putting your wash on there. give it a go. Very good. Thanks for sharing, Matt. Hope it goes well. 1/16th attack on Willie's Jeep. This is from Steve Bench. Wow. The chassis and engine are done. He used Tamiya Olive Drab. It's a nice kit and coming on nicely. Very good. That does look nice, actually. Oh, it looks like there's so much going on there. Probably start driving it off. You know, it's leaf springs and bits and parts from the engine. Very good. Very nice. And it looks like there's lots of parts in that one too. Very good. And that is it. There we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for sharing those. I do like the sit rep. Having a look and see what everyone's been up to. It's been really nice to see what people have been doing over the week. And sorry it was a rollover last week, but hey, what can you do? What about you guys? You guys have been very, very quiet.
We're just listening to you.
Yeah, just enjoying the work. Totally Scamall says yes, there's a fair few parts. But there's 1/16th seems to be the new popular scale. A lot of people have been dabbling with 1/16th. I don't think I ever could, because I haven't got the space. Even if I had loads of space, I still wouldn't have the space for it, I think. What about you guys?
I've got one built with tyre. I've got a T3476 to build.
Mhm.
But yeah, the Tiger sits in the loft in its stocks and he comes out for shows.
Yeah. I don't know. Too much paint used. What about you, Mal? 16th scale?
No, nothing 16th and wouldn't. Aircraft scale will be 1/18th, and just too big. Don't actually see the point in there. Yeah, I mean, unless you want to really super detail something, then yeah, do it. But not aircraft. It's just too big.
Right. Yeah.
Precludes. I mean, talking nonsense scale. 1/16th armor might be a thing. But no.
No, not in. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Aircraft need to be a smaller size, don't they?
Yeah.
It's just become more expensive. The amount of plastics involved.
Yeah, 1/32 lengths are big enough.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. 1/44 jumbo jet.
It's bigger, at the same size.
Yeah.
Although, Mel, you would go for a 112 length, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's ordered. Yeah, but that's only the tail.
At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah, you're going to get the lot.
Yeah.
No, you see it.
Definitely.
Move out. Mad Veteran, as Matt says, you're welcome. It's the first tank I've ever done, and I'm using and I'm used to doing Warhammer, so I'm trying to my hardest to get it done and using different techniques. Hey, go for it. Use it. Do like just a couple of panels using watered down Agrax, or like Steph said, water a paint down. Just use a couple of panels and see how that looks after it's dried. You don't have to do the whole thing. Just experiment with it, and don't worry about messing it up as well. Make mistakes.
Just a thing, if you're gonna put a wash on it and it's the same type of painting you've already got on, if it's acrylic, put an enamel varnish on it to seal that down. Then put your wash on, because then you won't wash the original paint off.
Right.
Exactly. So if you're using acrylic paint as a wash,
yeah,
you've already got acrylic paint on.
Yeah.
If you don't put the enamel varnish on, when you try and wash off or thin down the wash, You could take the original paint off.
Right, yeah. If it's an enamel one, right? Gotcha. Yes. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be okay. He'll be good. John says, "Great stuff, everyone. Always a pleasure to watch Sit Rep. Bye. Cheers, John." Nick says, "I have the Jupiter 1/16th MRAP MATV on the go, having to detail the interior as it's a bit scarce." Ooh, I've got an MRAP. It's not 1/16th though. It's the 35th one. The Royfield Models one. Yeah, 1/16th Sherman and the M10 coming soon.
Is that the only obvious one?
Yeah. Is it the M10 Walker?
No. M10
No.
tank killer.
Okay. So Walker then. I don't know. Blue Tack worked well. Thanks for the tips, said Matt. And Nick says, thankfully, 3D printing helps with radios and equipment. Yeah, you can populate the inside very easily. Yes, Tank Destroyer, M10. Gotcha. What am I thinking of then? I'm thinking of the one of the tanks I built was called Walker. There's a Tamiya one.
The Walker Bulldog.
Walker Bulldog.
That's it. Yeah. Achilles, I think. Well, maybe it was. There we go. Right. Have you guys got another sprue or false?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do a sprue or false each, and then we'll hit the hay. How about that? That work?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, then, Mel. What you got?
Another really difficult one.
Okay. Right. Well, if everyone is ready and prepared, what is it? Who makes it? What scale is it? Gosh. These aren't on your normal shelf, are they? This is on the back room shelf or something, surely.
Oh, these are being built. Going to be built like now.
You sneeze and you'll build them.
Yeah. 5 minutes worth.
Okay. So here we go. Nick says Airfix 1/2 Sherman.
I'll give you 2 3/4 for that.
Yeah. It's an extra little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got to have all of it.
Yeah. An extra little bit added on. Oh, there we go.
Firefly, correct.
You obviously pressed send a little bit too early.
A smaller version of that.
Hey? Yes, a smaller version than that. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's the book.
Smaller version of my 35th Firefly.
Have you been to Lidl recently, Mel?
Yes. £3.50 a throw.
There we go. That'd be why.
So it had to be done. And the missus pointed them out to me.
What?
Yes. Oh, right. I've got 4. Got the
How many
Willys
did you
Jeep and the
Nice.
B40 as well.
Gary says the dog ran off with his keyboard.
Right.
You should have got that one. Come on, Gary. Right, John, what you got?
Oh, me. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Cover that bit up.
Well done, Nick.
There we go.
Back and nothing coming your way, Nick. Look out for it. Okay, so what scale is it? Who makes it? And what is it? Oh.
If Nick wants to, if he wants to save postage, you can donate it to somebody else, so you don't have to send out 2 lots.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, absolutely. I'll just send it to someone else. What's it? Interesting. All right then, guys, come on. What scale is it? Who makes it? What is it? Answers in the chat. Nick says he's got his first special hobby kit yesterday. It's the Blackburn Skua. Ooh.
Well,
I'm going to have a go, because I haven't go on any of these yet. 148. 148. 148. Meng. Tamiya. Hobby Boss. 148 Tamiya K2.
2 right.
Ooh. Okay. 135 Tamiya Cromwell.
1 right.
Tamiya 135th Panzer II.
1 right.
And a 148 Humber Tractor from Ethics.
1 right.
Is that a Doris in the middle of the sprue?
Story shaped.
Doris.
Looks like it's got the attachments. Tamiya 148 SAS Jeep.
2 right.
Let's see the other side. See the back of the sprue. Oh, okay, that didn't help.
Give you a second to give it away.
148 Morris Ambulance from Tamiya.
Oh, if only. No. 2 right.
No.
I don't think that's in country yet.
Let's try to think what else it would be. Is it the Tilly?
2 right.
Getting closer. 148 Tamiya something. Mal, do you have a go?
I can't work it out. 148 Tamiya, but I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Gary said the KT ambulance.
Some truck or car thing of some description.
Correct. But what's the sort of car thingy?
Is it Tamiya 148?
Oh,
Oh!
not Doris then.
Not a Doris. That's why I showed you the flat like that.
Well, it looked like a Doris from.
It did. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, show us
Sort
that
of
again.
fire-
Ambulance.
Show us that again.
Sorry?
Show us the figure again. That looks like a female.
It does from a certain angle. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And I did put it to the side like that.
Oh, I wasn't noticing.
Yeah, but then I sort of hid the detail.
Yes, that is a detail that's missing. Anyway, 48 half track from Eric. Sorry, close though. Yeah, thought it was a cool wagon. Very good, very good. Well done, Gillian. Hello, by the way. Sitting there lurking. First thing he ever says, bang.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. That's it. That's everything. We're all done. We're all caught up. We're all sorted. We've done everything we need to do. If you missed anything, please go back and watch it again. I'm going to go have some breakfast.
Breakfast?
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't had anything yet. Or brunch, early lunch. See what's being made. I've got to go through the rain. It's pouring with rain here.
Oh
I
dear.
can hear it on the microphone. It's whacking on one. Never mind. Hello, Kenny. Late to the party, says Gillian. Yeah, don't worry. It's all right. You're here now. You can watch it again. Just rewind. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. John, do you want to show us what you've been up to?
You can't really see. I've just been panel lining bits and pieces. Back decks, the back, and down that side, and the front so far.
Yeah.
You
Using
can't
that
tell. You can't
panel.
tell. It does change the whole outlook a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'll get that done this afternoon. But I've got chores to do.
DIY. Yeah. took me.
Yeah, it was landed on me this morning, just before the missus went out. And she went, "Oh, by the way, can you just do this before I get home?
Yeah, can you just
It means going outside and cleaning all the leaves up."
use a leaf blower? That's what you need.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, I don't. But I'm going to have to. I knew I was going to have to do it sometime.
It's terrible.
You'll live, John. You'll be fine.
I know. I'll just get a suckery, blowery, leafy thing up and go. And just
Be fun.
Yes, he has a wife to do that because she does the
Yeah, I
gardening.
don't do gardening.
I don't do gardening. I just do the clearing up.
It's interesting. It's interesting. You don't do gardening.
Another person works for a living. Yeah.
Would you do miniature gardening, Mel?
Oh.
Right. I'll give it a go, but I don't do gardening. I'm only forced to cut the hedge, and the only reason I do that is because she wouldn't let me rip the edge out, so I could put a fence in. That's why she didn't let me rip the fence out, rip the hedge out to put the fence in. If she wanted me to do something, and I'd leave it as long as I possibly can.
Well, you've got a hedge trimmer. Cut low.
Hedge trimmer. She bought it for me.
Yeah, cut low.
Huh?
Cut low.
I would do. No, don't go there. Initially, it was cut right down to nothing, but it
Or do it castellated.
grows better. But
Castellated. So you can have a.
don't. It's not bothered. I'm just
Sculpt duck into it or something.
sculpt a Spitfire into it or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. And there'll be a show back on Monday, won't there, John? You and Steph, I think.
Yes. Steph said there was, so yes.
All right. Guys, have a great weekend. Thanks very much. Take care. Be good. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.